God bless our homeland, Ghana, my motherland. The first to gain independence in the sub-Saharan country, Africa, Mama Africa. Our independence struggle was to sow a seed for us to fulfill that need, not to shun that lead of good deed. They were willing to fight with their might for our right, for us to say bye, bye, bye to slavery and buy freedom without taking any salary. Ghanaian man, Ajiman, Yaku Ajiyaman, Afe Yehunu Hain, Eyeden, Ahantain, Yamfa Otain, Anchichiri Ome. Koka yi enyenyan watimi wakami wabomi wayemi yentotonre. Enough is enough with the flames of blames. Let's jubilate and cooperate. Mesekai akofina be ukra na enye kontomre ya sam Ghana humfifre before partisem na omen wo ho yempanifo agi omano esi ho. Let's contribute our quota towards the development of our country Ghana. Forward ever yenko yechibium. Freedom and justice is the motto. I reflect on the past, not just because I can change what is behind me, but at least I can try to stitch the wounds to prevent the bleeding from happening again. We all have silence that are meant to be broken. Can I ask a question? Has slavery ended, or it is just rebranded as racism? Because I can't seem to see the difference. Oh, I guess the difference is in the change of name. I stand corrected in my Nike shoes. We say slavery is a thing of the past, but our actions proves otherwise. Being black isn't evil, but our mindset. There is more to our body than being judged by the color of our skin. I stand at the fears. I am covered in tears, feeling the fears of our ancestors. As I tap my foot on the ground, they walk barefooted. Their pride and dignity were stripped off. I can't tell you to imagine, because no amount of imagination or frictionary images can tell the stories on the kind of horrors they went through just to survive. It is the survival of the fittest. Our pride and dignity is priceless. Yet I can't believe it was exchanged for guns and mirrors. Oh, I guess the Bible was carried along as a tool to anesthetize the pain our ancestors went through. Present day, our action still begs to be slave. If I can get to see your hands, action, I can tell what's in your head, mindset. Things may be different from the past, but if you watch your fellow human being kill or cheat a fellow human, it is the same as doing it yourself or repeating history in a rebranded form. Are you a runaway slave or a free slave? A runaway slave is the man who waits to eat leftovers when a banquet is set before him. A man who is not just bound in chains but bound in his mindset. A man who has enough yet cheat on his fellow human being. A man who settles for mediocrity when there is more for him to grow. A free slave is a man who refuses to be a prisoner of his past, even though tagged as a product of his past. A man who sees failure as a suggestion. A man who makes integrity a decision and manages daily. A man who refuses to let society dictate his life or see his failure as exhaustion. A man who does the right thing when no one is watching. And so I ask, are you a runaway slave or a free slave? Africa beyond aid. A great vision on the agenda, but it can be achieved if we as a people are willing to go yonder to tell our stories, change the narratives, and to carry the responsibility on our shoulder. Africa, arise, for the height of a kite await you. Embrace the courage, for the lion roars, 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 roars for you. We strive to thrive, to unearth the potentials on the inside. Africa beyond aid, a vision when held in high esteem cannot fade, whether shine or rain, because its foundations were laid. Rome wasn't built in a day, but day by day bricks were made, bricks were laid. The richness of our cultural heritage, diversity, and natural resources has the potentials to make Africa a global superpower beyond aid. The strength of every nation is harbored in the bosom of young people, for they are innovative, resilient, and change makers. They have the potentials to carry the economy to the highest peak, pace setters. Africa beyond aid, a challenging statement made, bigger than the continent that we have no option but to grow into it with our might, for us to reunite and unite and write the story and attain the heights you have seen. We say that our systems are not working. Meanwhile, you and I are the system. Africa is a growing place on the global stage. Let's pay our dues well and take the lens of the world from seeing Africa as a charity-based continent instead of an industrialized market ready to receive investment. How do we become a continent beyond aid? It's in our own hands. Keep being awesome. Nanak Abrante. Peace.
Nanak Abrante. Abrante pa. And I really love that output. It says that Africa is supposed to be a world stage for innovation and all of that, right?
Absolutely.
But we messed it up.
Yeah.
Wait, who messed it up? Are you not part of the who messed it up?
We are all part, because we are part of the community.
Well, you can have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, you were saying that who messed it up?
Oh. We are the community.
Wait, who are the we? Because we are working, we are trying every day. So where are we getting it wrong? But what you've noticed?
Yeah, I think we as individuals, we also have a role to play. So if we don't come together to work together to achieve this aim, we will not actually get what we want to see. So you have a role to play, I also have a role to play. And it's a responsibility to see that I also put in my best like well. Otherwise, you may be doing well, I may not be complimenting you, and still won't achieve anything.
I see.
So it's a collective effort.
What's your African dream?
That one day every African will be able to do what he or she wants to do in his or her own motherland.
When you say that, I would want a bit of clarification, because people are doing what they want to do. People are killing their friends. People are killing each other. People are dying. But some of them might not want to die, but I mean, and all of that. People are doing stuff that they want to do, but Africa is still where it is.
Yeah.
So can you give me specifics?
So I would emphasize, since I'm a young person, I believe that Africa, as young people, we have a great mandate, like we have something great to offer. So I would really bet on giving young people the opportunity, or for young people to find innovative ways to take up spaces and lead. That is the dream for every maybe young person I'm actually looking forward to.
That's beautiful. I love your poem.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Play of words. It's like not an innovation. Hey, Bossu. Yeah. Anyway, that's really nice. What inspires you to write these poems?
I think it's people, because people are the greatest item of God's creation. Right. And it was not good to be alone. It was all about, emphasis was being made about a community, the sense of developing ourselves. What we have is for community. Right. We all have one wings. We need each other to fly. So what can I do to contribute to? And what makes me crazy in my society is about seeing the need that many people, especially young ones, be able to do well and excel with their God-given talent. So this is what actually inspires me in terms of my poetry and about societal ills and justice, for me to talk about it, to add my voice to it as a creative person.
How far has your voice gone? Where can we find your poem and all that?
On all socials, Nanak Abrante, and nationally, locally, internationally, yes, the voices that we want to be a voice in the noise. Yeah. That is the goal.
Bars, be a voice in the noise.
Yeah.
I'd want you to use that voice to actually speak to some young people. Some of them, we've heard cases of student vandalizing. In schools. When we were in school, we were more concerned about readers club and dramas club and, math extra classes and all of that. But it looks as though it's changed. The Gen Zs are thinking differently. And the smallest thing, there's a bit of violence, there's a bit of use of whatever. And social media has, I don't know if you know where that's going, negatively, even though there's a good impact to it. So I want you to look into your camera and speak to the young people, what they should do, and how you expect that they behave when in the face of the African problems that we have.
Hello, Awesomes. I would actually encourage you. Strength is not seen in violence, but strength is seen in you pursuing your goal. And the better way to prove to leaders is about you doing better for yourself. I know that sometimes systems or institutions may be a barrier for us to realize some of the dreams we want to. But being violent wouldn't get us anywhere, wouldn't help us to even move forward. It will actually retrogress us. So let's realign our path. Let's advise ourselves. And yes, we may not be happy with our systems and structures, but being violent, retaliating wouldn't do in such a violent way, wouldn't actually help us achieve what we want to do. It won't take us anywhere. So please, let's just calm down. And with God on our side, there is change. There is change inside. So if we first change the world, we must first change our world. So if you are putting this and out there, how are we going to change our world? We are the future leaders.
Yeah, right. We're the future leaders. You only do poems?
No, spoken word is what I'm known for, but I write. I'm an author and also a youth mentor. Yes, I have an organization, Awesome Thinkers Network. What we do is we focus on youth empowerment and unleashing of great potentials.
Great.
Yes, so we have been in existence for more like less than 6 years now, almost like 5, getting to 6 years, let me put it that way. And we inspire many young people, we mentor them, we train them, give them the needed skills to thrive in their area. And even currently, we are making plans, we are going to have a tour, a phase 1 of the tour, mentorship tour, where we'll be moving to the juvenile prisons, secondary schools and universities, youth groups and non-denominations to engage them with materials or resources that would actually equip them for them to explore.
That's a beautiful one. You write books?
Yeah.
Hey, then no. It's like we're in the era of writing books because you meet lots of young people. I have a book. I have a book. That's beautiful. Why didn't you just stick to poem and poetry and spoken word, and you decided to write a book?
I think what you have discovered about you so far is based on how well you have dug or how well you have mined.
Yeah.
So let's say I mined and I found spoken word poetry.
Okay.
So I kept digging. I got to know, oh, so I can just write and I can do more than that. And here I am now with 10 books and still counting.
Wow,
at
beautiful.
At the same time doing well. So
I see that. The Thriving Leader.
Ladder, yeah.
Ladder,
Yes.
okay. Bold steps to take.
Yes.
Okay, great. The Starving Royal. Oh, okay. Is it like the scripture that says the princes are walking?
No, not that way.
The Starving Royal. I mean, that's the very first thing that would come to my mind. So to know your worth, that's beautiful. All right, and then sit on. This is the one that actually got me. Sit on me and I'll hatch. Hey. Sit on me. You tell me the story behind.
Okay, so with the sit on me, I'll hatch. It was actually on the perspective of, let's say, a mother hen. You know, no matter how many times or the mother hen is being threatened by the hawks, and or doesn't matter, it will sit on the eggs until it hatch. So what means is that it is the responsibility of the mother hen to sit on the egg.
Who is the mother hen in this case?
It's about a system, let's say, whatever thing we are being exposed to. So let's say if you're a student, you are exposed to your tutors teaching you, your parents who are mentoring you, taking care of you. You go to church, your pastors are, so these are mother hens sitting on you. They have a role to play, but there's also a responsibility to hatch. It doesn't matter the hawks of life. The mother hen will not actually crack or hatch for the chicks, but it's the responsibility of the chick to hatch. So what the mother hen does is to sit on you. So this book is like a place of mentorship where it's going to sit on you until you hatch what is inside within you. So that's...
I see. That's quite interesting. Yeah. I don't want to know what a wicked mother hen would do to an egg or an irresponsible mother hen. But let's all be, responsible mother hens because we're looking at a bright future. Thank you so much, Nana K. I really, really, really... what's the name of your book? It's Nanak
Enim, yeah.
So for books, you're Nanak Enim.
Yeah.
But then for
my brand, spoken word and Nanak Abrante.
Nanak Abrante. Yeah. I see. So we find you on Instagram.
Yes, on all socials, Nanak Abrante and all that.
That's beautiful. Okay, so get on Nanak K's socials and enjoy his creativity put in words. You may never know, it can inspire you to do something better for yourself. You have another something for us before we go?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, don't toast. The last time somebody toasted.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed it though. So why not just sit, relax, and then take us away.
All right. Things might race through our minds anytime we give the chance. It is tempting to worry about a lot of things when it does not go on our behalf. But wait, can our worries bring a solution? If no, then why do we worry? Worry, they say, does not empty tomorrow's sorrows, but empties today's strength. Worries can make you to be tempted and frustrated to the extent that when you see your mate at the rate of race, of making speed directly at your face, as you sit to meditate, you begin to contemplate and you see all the scars of trace all over your face. But wait, let not your worries be a god for you to meditate on. Worries is like you having a crush on a married person. It will get your mind occupied, but it will lead you nowhere. Worry is a misuse of time and imagination. Keep being awesome, keep being awesome, keep being awesome. Nanak Abrante, peace.
Worry is like dating them. Hey, Charlie, you have vibes, so do you have a girlfriend?
Not yet.
Hey, how many are in the pipeline? 62. Charlie, I'm the number 60, 63. All right, let's go for a quick break, and then when we get back to the breakfast show, we'll continue. I feel so sad right now.